Hey guys, and we're back here with the Kindle Fire HD for SlashGear, and now we're going to take a little bit of a software tour. We already showed you plenty of the hardware here with this Kindle Fire HD, a little bit riddled with fingerprints, but for now we're going to show you more on the software. And as you can see, as soon as you power it up with that hard to find power button, you are greeted with a commercial. And every time you turn it on, you're greeted with a new commercial. Sure, these will change over time, but for now they're pretty standard. We saw those a minute ago. You slide in and go right to the store for exactly the ad you were greeted with. So try that again if you want to get Titanic on Blu-ray today. So the ads are removable. This has been a discussion that we've heard a lot. Just quickly go into movies. And as you can see, the software is quite steady, quite smooth, and fairly fast. Every once in a while I do have the occasional slowdown or lag. Scrolling through these, it seems choppy, but that's because it's stopping on each individual spot. But overall, it's a smooth interface. And as you can see again here, in the usual Amazon fashion, we have plenty down below when it comes to see more or recommended. So you watch a couple of these movies up top, or you click one of them and go into Hunger Games, since that seems to be talked about a lot here and all over this device. As you scroll through, customers have also bought, this is a very similar theme with Amazon and nothing new. So some people might like it, the generated ads or information or push of additional content, but in terms of movies and videos, I do like the feature because obviously it can give you plenty more that's similar to what you're looking at. So going to something fun here. I'm not the biggest fan of the Hunger Games, so we're going to stick to 21 Jump Street. And as you can see here, you can rent $3.99, rent HD version for $4.99, and you can buy the movie outright for $12.99 or $18 for the HD version. And then as well, you've got the movie details. Customers also bought, a couple of reviews, and then this has the X-ray feature, which is a brand new thing with the Kindle HD. These are running on Android 4.0 Ice Cream Sandwich, but neither here or there at the moment because you absolutely can't tell, other than this pull-down bar. More on that later. Go ahead and hit a watch trailer, and the stereo speakers might be pretty loud here. So, you have the on-screen control, or you can control it with the button, which is different as the buttons were missing on the original Flyer. But go ahead and go back even 10 seconds if you'd like. There's plenty of those kind of features when you're actually renting or buying a movie yourself. So, kind of show you this carousel here we've seen before. And this will be an option where you can add additional things to the carousel or things you've recently opened. So I was listening to some 30 Seconds to Mars or playing some games. I've been reading Fight Club on my Android tablet, and this didn't quite sync. So it says 0%, but pretty far into that awesome book. Then you can go ahead and hit star and add different apps to that to always be in your carousel. So that's nothing extremely new. But real quickly, go into games, and this is all nothing extremely new. We've seen this with the original Kindle, but as you can see here, a couple of things on the cloud. You can go to device. I haven't downloaded much for games. Apps are another story. And then quickly go into their store. And again, here we have a neat layout. Obviously, if you switch to the larger mode, the layout will be a little different, but they still give you tons of free games and tons of options. There's a lot of this suggestions going on, which is expected. And then you can also go through everything up here: action games, arcade games. But go ahead and go back again. When you go back, you get a completely different look when you're on the main screen. And they're showing me what customers also bought down here below. Go ahead and flip it back up to more of a standard view. And newsstand, audiobooks. Everything, as you can see, has a good, smooth user interface to it. And then offers. Go down there to the offers. It's shown me so far kind of what I'm getting, but we'll talk about that more in the review. So go to music. We have plenty of music here provided from Amazon. And here it shows a couple of music I have in the cloud. Obviously I was playing Kings and Queens by 30 Seconds to Mars. That was like a few days ago, but it's already down here ready to go for instant access to what I was previously listening to. One thing I'm not the biggest fan of, Ice Cream Sandwich, and Android has a huge multitask function that works amazing. And other than for music and a few other things here, there's not really a way to multitask here. Go ahead and hit home. The music is still playing. It's an odd song, so you're probably not going to hear it for a minute, but it will be in the notification drop-down bar to quickly turn off and on with the pause, which is nice. And then here is also something we're familiar with Android, and this is our notification. So you can simply swipe to clear, and that's a very much an Ice Cream Sandwich look. To clear some of these notifications, see there's one notification which coincides with the one at the top of the screen here. Go ahead and go down and clear that again, and it disappears. And the music can actually clear because it's going to nicely stay up there for me to continue. And then we have volume, unlock, brightness, wireless settings, sync, and more. So those are just a couple shortcuts to some of their software settings. So from here, you can tweak the keyboard, you can do all sorts of things. Real quickly though, go to a browser, and we'll do a little bit of browsing. So go to the web. Since I haven't been using the web here recently, it's not in my carousel, so it's too bad it kind of takes a minute to find the web up top. And let that load here. And the Silk browser is not extremely fast. It wasn't quite as impressive as I thought it would be, but see, it's still trying to finish loading. And I am on a 5G, plenty fast Wi-Fi. There it is, starting to get a little better there. But it's a big page to load. SlashGear's got a lot of content for y'all. And then one thing that I wasn't too fond of here, well, you can go into full screen mode. That's nice. You can slide that out, go back into your settings, and go to your downloads or your settings for your browser or what have you. But mainly it works okay in this form factor, but when you're in landscape or portrait mode, the way the buttons are a little unique when you come in something like this. Home button is here and the back button is here. You think the home would kind of be in the middle and the back would be over there, which kind of makes a lot more sense to me. But you can also go back, and these are browser controls here, and then in everything else you do, those are regular controls for the software. Real quick here, go to those books, go to Fight Club. And up here we have X-Ray, which is an awesome new feature. And what this does is gives you a detailed breakdown. Tyler Durden, anyone hasn't read or seen Fight Club, you probably should. And Marla Singer gives you a breakdown of who's in the movie. You can click on it to learn more information, and it gives you a nice X-ray detailed outline of where in the book and when in the book they are mentioned. Go ahead and go back again. Again, the button's up here, which makes a little more sense when you're in the landscape mode. But go back to the book. Go in, you can share, you can bookmark, and then right here you can quickly span to page 61, whatever page you'd like, and it gives you a neat way to scroll through. And then as usual we have our traditional Kindle scrolling for book reading, and as you can see it's extremely quick. It works great. No pinch to zoom obviously, but there's plenty of settings should you need them. Go up here to the settings. You can change the font size, you can change the color mode, and plenty of other things. But we've all seen plenty of Amazon and the Kindle in the past. Nothing extremely new here. Game performance wasn't extremely smooth. It was okay. I've definitely had better. The keyboard was not bad. On the keyboard mode, I saw a few reviews that kind of knocked the keyboard a little bit and said they didn't like it. Obviously, the Fire skin is completely customized over Android, but you can still definitely tell this is Android. and I didn't have any problems with the keyboard. It wasn't slow, it wasn't delayed. It seemed very, very quick for me. Go up there to Android community here real quick. And the keyboard was very responsive for us. But overall, that was just a quick look at some of the software of the brand new Amazon Kindle Fire HD. Here they are welcoming us to our brand new tablet. But that was an extended view here of the software. Thanks for watching, guys. More pictures in the full review.